What separates the business books that attract clients from the ones that don't? It doesn't come down to the quality of writing. It's usually because authors skipped all or some of the 5 critical foundations that make a business book do what they should be doing. I'm about to share the strategic framework that determines whether your book becomes a client magnet or just another forgotten title on Amazon. I'm James Thole, one of fewer than 100 certified ghostwriters worldwide. Over the past decade, I've seen brilliant experts write books that nobody reads, while others with less expertise dominate their industries. The difference isn't talent, it's not writing ability, it's whether they build the right foundation before writing a single word. Today I'm breaking down the 5 foundations that will determine your book's chance of attracting more of the right clients or end up being just another book that gets lost in the crowd. Why business books fall short. Let me start with a hard truth. There are over 4 million books published every year. Thousands of new titles launch every month. A lot of authors think, I'll just write about what I know and hope people find it. But here's what actually happens. Their book gets buried among similar titles. Ideal clients can't tell how it's different. The message is too broad to resonate with anyone. And readers finish the book, but never think to hire the author. The first foundation is the right topic. And this isn't what most people think. Most authors choose topics like business growth strategies, leadership excellence, digital marketing success. These kind of topics are death sentences for business books. They're too broad, too competitive, and too generic. The right topic targets a specific business audience with a clear problem. Let me give you an example from my book, Write the Right Book for Your Business. I didn't write about any writing or even business writing. I wrote specifically for business owners who want to attract high-value clients through their expertise. So here's how to find your right topic. Start by looking at your last 10 to 15 client projects. Ask yourself, what underlying problem was I really solving? What patterns do I see across successful clients? What challenge do they face that nobody else addresses? One of my clients, we'll call him Victor, is an M&A advisor. He could have written how to sell your business. Instead, he focused on how 5 million plus business owners can maximize exit value in 90 days. Getting specific is everything. The right topic isn't about what you know, it's about what your ideal clients desperately need to solve. Foundation 2 is the right angle, your strategic perspective that cuts through the noise. Even with the right topic, you need a unique angle. There are 5 angles that work for business books. The first one I call the revolutionary approach. Everyone's doing X, but Y actually works. The second one I call the system reveal. Here's my proven step-by-step method. Number 3, I call the hidden truth. What industry insiders know but won't tell you. The fourth one I call the transformation promise. From where you are to where you want to be. And the last one is the authority position. Wisdom from someone who's been there. So let me show you how this works. Take estate planning, a super crowded field. Generic angle would be estate planning made simple. The right angle with an authority position might read like, what I learned protecting $2 billion in client assets. Estate strategies for high net worth families. Your angle determines how readers perceive your expertise, whether you stand out from competitors, what evidence you need to support your claims, how you'll structure your content. There's a lot. So your angle isn't just marketing, it shapes your entire book. If you start writing without first determining your angle, then you're just writing and hoping something good will happen. Writing takes too much time and brain calories to take that approach. Foundation 3 is the right promise, the transformation you're committing to deliver. Your promise follows this formula. This book shows who, how to, what, in, when, through, how, even if, obstacle. So that's the formula. You just need to plug in your context. Most business books make a vague promise: improve your business, become a better leader, increase your revenue. The right promise is specific and compelling. Let's take my book's promise. This book shows business owners how to write and publish a book that attracts the right clients, streamlines marketing, and cements authority in their niche. So notice what this does. Who? Business owners, not just anyone wanting to write. What? Attract right clients, streamline marketing, cement authority. How? Through strategic book writing and publishing. Obstacle is, in my case, it's implied without being a professional writer. A leadership coach could promise, this book shows mid-level managers how to eliminate burnout and lead with influence in 90 days through a proven system, even if they're currently overwhelmed. So your promise becomes your book's North Star, your marketing message, the reader's expectation, your delivery commitment. Your promise answers the "why am I reading this" question for your reader. No promise, no reason to read your book. Foundation 4 is the right title, your book's first pitch to future clients. Your title has 3 seconds to grab your reader's attention. Weak titles sound like this: Business Success Strategies, The Leadership Guide, Growing Your Company. Strong titles that work might sound like this: Exit Ready, Your Path to a Profitable Goodbye, The 7-Figure Law Firm, Never Chase Clients Again. So the right title combines clarity over cleverness, professionals want value they can grasp instantly, credibility cues, language that shows you're on their level, a transformation hint, suggests meaningful change without overpromising. My book's title, Write the Right Book for Your Business, works because right book implies there's a wrong way, credibility. For your business targets my audience specifically. It's clear, not clever. The subtitle does the heavy lifting. Attract the right clients, streamline your marketing, and cement your authority in your niche. The subtitle often reflects your book's promise. If you can tell them why they should read your book on the cover, the odds of them giving it a shot increase dramatically. Foundation number 5, the right structure, your blueprint for a client-attracting book. Most business books follow academic or memoir structures. The right structure for business books guides readers from recognizing their problem to hiring you as the solution. So here's the structure I use. Introduction chapter, where you hook them, show them the vision, prove you're the guide. Chapter 1 is an origin story. Build trust by sharing your journey. Chapter 2, what's in it for them? Outline the clear benefits. Chapter 3, bust barriers and beliefs. This is where you address their doubts with proof. Chapter 4, every step, no step skipped. This is where you lay out your complete system. Chapter 5, quick wins and tactics. This chapter has fast results to build confidence, so you can put in some quick wins that your readers can start using like right away. Chapter 6, last doubts down. This is where you handle their final objections, things that might be still lingering, even though you address the major doubts in chapter 3. Chapter 7, and this could be chapter 7 through 10 or 12. These are called bridge chapters. So they're additional value beyond your core system. Sometimes you need to add some extra chapters like I did in my book, Write the Right Book for Your Business, about publishing and marketing. This is mostly about writing, but those are useful chapters to add to the book. And so you'll probably do the same with yours. The second to last chapter, I call it Should We Work Together? This is your invitation to hire you. So you save that for the end. And then the final chapter, I call the Big Send-Off. This is where you inspire them to take action. So all of this is not random. Each chapter has a specific psychological purpose. You want to build trust before teaching, address skepticism before selling, provide value before asking, and handle objections before closing. So example in Write the Right Book for Your Business, I don't pitch my services till the end of the book. By then, readers have experienced my system and they understand the value in my approach. Why these foundations matter. Here's why skipping these foundations is expensive. Without the right topic, your book disappears among millions of similar titles. Without the right angle, you sound like everyone else in your field. Without the right promise, readers don't know what they're getting. Without the right title, your ideal clients never even pick up the book. Without the right structure, if readers even get through the book, they're probably not going to hire you. But when you get all the 5 foundations right, your book cuts through the noise. Ideal clients recognize it's for them, you're positioned as the authority, and readers become clients. I kind of think of this as insider business book knowledge because most writing advice you'll see on the internet and even in books focuses on craft and not strategy. Publishing houses care about mass appeal, not client attraction. But you're not writing for the masses. You're writing for your ideal clients. If you want to write the right book for your business, one that's built on these 5 strategic foundations, I've created the complete system in my book, Write the Right Book for Your Business. It walks you through each foundation with examples, templates, and step-by-step guidance. Plus, every copy includes the exact templates I use with my ghostwriting clients. These foundations aren't optional. They're the difference between a book that works and one that wastes your time. Get the book and templates through the link in the description. You can order it through Amazon as well, but when you get it directly through me, it costs less, and I give you 5 additional bonuses. So whether or not you use my book for guidance, whatever you do, don't skip these foundations. Don't hope your book will somehow find its audience, because it won't. Build the right book from the ground up and make your efforts worth your time and money. If you found any of this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more insider knowledge on building authority through the right book for your business.